This is extremely satisfying and I had to make a video about it. Look at this. 3 air, 3 earth, 3 water, 3 rogues, 3 bulwarks, and 3 fighters. You have all the synergies activated, you have nothing left over, and it's so freaking OP. So I'm gonna show you how it's done. We're gonna speed up the video, jump a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be super fast. Let's go to the beginning. Wave number 1, we just put in an air Doka, that's all we need. And we got wave number 1 in the pocket. Wave number 2, we don't even need that Grocco, we just need the same units. We upgrade our ranger's armor to the best one. Position like this, so both of them take damage. And we hit the start button, we got wave number 2 in the pocket. Then for wave number 3, we're actually gonna bring in the air Grocco. Then we're gonna bond with our Doka to actually have 3 air units. Activate that affinity bonus. And we're gonna place our ranger to the left. And both of our units right here are gonna tank 1 enemy. Perfect. Easy wave number 3. Coming to wave number 4. What we're gonna do is just a little bit of repositioning. Grocco goes to the right to tank the Scarabog. Doka goes in front of the links right here. We're actually gonna sell him to unbond our ranger. Because now we're gonna put the air stuff in our ranger to get 3 air units again. If we didn't unbond, we would have had double air Tempest. We're gonna put our ranger behind our 2 units, so she's still in range to shield our units, but she's not gonna get hit by the AoE stun of the links. Got him. So wave number 5. This one we cannot do with 180 mastery points. I tried a lot. The best one we can do is 160 mastery points, so we're getting in the water Doka right here. We're gonna position like this. Our ranger goes all the way to the right. And I don't think we swapped the weapon. We're gonna press play like this, 167 mastery points. And it's gonna be an easy wave right here. Perfect. Coming over to wave number 7. Wave number 6. Right here we have only 2 big units, which usually signalizes that the enemy board is pretty weak. We're gonna swap our weapon to be the air pistol. And that's all we need, because all our units are gonna focus down this Adorius. Actually, our Doka is gonna run down here, so we could have done a bit of better positioning. We could have left more spaces between our units so they not block each other while running up to the Adorius, but it still works out. And we got wave number 6. Jumping to wave number 7. Again, same thing here. The enemy team has 2 big units, and Dualef right here, he's gonna get focused by all our 4 units. So Dualef is not gonna cast and is pretty much useless. And then there is only an Ombre left, so it's a super easy wave. And we're already over 200 mastery points right here. Wave number 8, we're gonna bring in the greater air Volante. Or aren't we? I guess it's a lesser water Grocco. Yeah, both of those would have been fine. Same thing again. This guy is not gonna cast, we're just gonna focus him down, so they lose a big unit right off the bat, which gives them no value, which means they have a really bad board right here. Our air Grocco is on the side, just keeping those 2 at bay, giving us time to focus down this little water creature. So, jumping over to wave number 9, same thing. Dualef is just gonna die instantly, and Goliath has no chance versus all our units after that. We're actually gonna swap to the Earth Shield now, giving us 3 Bulwark. We're gonna lose the air bonus, but that's alright. We're gonna get it back next round. And then we're gonna put our Bulwark Ranger over here to tank the Titanar, and then we're gonna press play. Our 4 units gonna kill the Dualef before he casts, making him useless. And then after that, the Titanar is an easy kill. Over to wave number 10. Today the waves are really easy because we got another Appio or app line, and they are really not good on if you don't have a lot of units, because he heals all the units, but there's only 2, so he only heals 2, which is not really good. And yeah, we're just gonna focus the bird here. He has his augment lets him drop aggro at 60% health, but it really doesn't matter. We're so strong already. Now we brought in the air Volante, so we have 3 air again and 3 bulwark, dropping the aggro, but yeah, it really does not matter. We're already so strong. We have 240 mastery points, which is huge. We're banking up so much mastery points that soon we can just put in a bit more units and be safe to win all the rounds. Wave number 11, we have no tank in the enemy front line, or no tank at all, actually, which makes the enemy board really weak. So we don't need to put much more on, but because we have so many mastery points, we're just going to put on the dash, giving us 3 water, and we're going to be sure that we beat this wave. Easy peasy. Jumping over to wave number 12. Right here, this is a full rogue enemy team, which is not too strong either. But we do a little trick or a little tactic here. We put our ranger all the way to the left, which keeps those 2 AoE, area of effect damage units, at bay. So because we have like, how many, 6 units over here, those 2 units doing area damage could really do harm to our mass amount of units over here. So with our ranger, we keep them over there. Look at that. Our ranger is actually going to stun the Vermilia out of his cast. And then he dies and the ramp fee casts into nowhere. So both AoE abilities did hit almost nothing, or actually nothing. And in the meanwhile, our units were able to kill all the rogues on the other side, making this an easy wave again. Over to wave number 13. Now we complete our 3 rogue setup with the Lura, giving us 3 rogues, 3 bulwarks, 3 water, 3 air. And we're almost at the dream setup. At this point, we're really strong. Our 3 rogues are always going to assassinate the biggest, or one of the biggest threats in the enemy team. And you will see, we have so many units left. Look at that. So it's ridiculous how strong this is. I think we're gonna bring the Earth Toka in now, completing our setup. So now we get we get the 3 fighters, we get the 3 Earth, we get the water, air, we get everything. There's nothing left over. So this is so satisfying to me. If I look to the left and I see this, it's just beautiful. There is also better units which have the same classes and affinities. For example, this is the stage 1 Groko Air, but we also have a stage 3 Exalted Air Groko. So then we can upgrade this. We also have the Lynx Air Rogue. So we can upgrade the Volante to the Lynx. Yeah. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. We're going to assassinate the Dual F over here. And then they lose so much mastery points by losing Dual F that we have an easy wave. You can see it right here. We probably could have done it with less. Look at that. I don't think we lost any units, maybe 1. And we have 240 mastery points, and we're so ahead right now. Wave 14, pretty easy still, because we assassinate Dual F, and now we come to wave number 15, which is a bit of a tough one if you don't know how to do it, and if you don't see that it's actually a strong one. And how do you see it? We go over here and look at the affinities, 7 Earth. So they got a lot of tankiness. They have a lot of sustain, and they're really hard to crack. So we need to find their damage and annihilate it. If we get the damage out of the way, it's going to be an easy wave. So all our 3 rogues need to jump this Blaze Knight, because he will do the most damage. We have so many units. If he blasts his tornado through our units, we're going to take massive amount of damage and lose this fight, because it's probably going to be a long one versus all those Earth units. So we could position all our rogues in this corner to jump the Blaze Knight, but then probably one of them would run to the monkey. So I decide to put all the 3 rogues onto the monkey, killing him first very fast, and after that our rogues will move on to the Blaze Knight, killing him next, which will be good enough. I think I do a little bit of a positioning mistake, because our units are landing on the right side of the monkey. Yeah, so we could let 2 units land off the left side, which would guarantee that or give us better chances that all 3 would walk onto the Blaze Knight. But right here you can see the Lura is actually walking, not to the Blaze Knight, but the 2 rogues are still good enough to actually focus down the Blaze Knight really fast. Perfect, jumping on, and well, that's it. I wanted to show you this wonderful setup. I rocked this. It's a little bit late. I didn't want to record, but this felt so good. I wanted to share it with you. So I'm playing this composition till like wave 25 or something. I just keep adding augments now every round, upgrading units, keeping the same compositions. So I think next round I upgrade the Groko to the better Groko, and then I put the augment on where all my... we already put it on this round. Right here, this augment on the Lura gives the 2 nearest units crit chance. Their Omega can crit. and also attack speed, which is super good on the rogues and really boosts their damage a lot, making them super effective. So right here we can see we got an air rogue lynx, so we can replace the volante with the lynx. Then we're gonna bring in the seer and also the jotun to have double behemoth, at which point we're actually gonna bring in another bulwark and put our ranger onto being also behemoth. So we're gonna play 3 behemoths in the late game, 3 bulwarks, and I think we're also gonna swap out the rogues later on. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I see you in the next one. Peace out. Now we go.